The healer is one of Clash's oldest troops, and she's never gotten a Super Troop version. So, I wanted to fix that. So I gave her a complete redesign that changes how her ability works and how you as a player need to strategically use her. The healer has been a cornerstone of Clash of Clans since the early days. She's always been there, floating just behind our troops, healing them when they need it most. While other troops have evolved with super version, the healer has remained a constant, quietly ensuring victory from the background. For example, taking part in all our queen walks, all our root riders, and all earlier versions of attack strategies. She's been the hero of countless battles, and now it's finally her turn to step into the spotlight. For example, with the reverse death last time with a new troop, many of you also said that he was flowing in the way he was looking. And that's why I'm standing in front of this waterfall, because I want the healer to have a very natural feeling. We want her to be inspired by nature, so I want her to have the mix of the colors of the green and blue of the waterfall. And I want her to be flowing, as well as being inspired by the way certain leaves look. Let me find one. Like this. This is how I want her design to be for her dress. So, as you can see here in my quick save menu, you can see how I started off with the simple base shape here. So here you can see this is the base model we start with, and that I sort of built upon. And then we can see from the quick saves that I then went on to adding the wings and then separating her body, right? You can see here we still have the base model. We made her dress its own part, right, to more easily detail it and stuff. And then we continued on to adding these. Now these bro, these were so bad, man. This was the early version of the dress. Now it's very extreme, and it's also not done right. So you can see this underneath. It's just not there. It doesn't show, and the arms are also very, I don't know how to call it, like thin. So we continued. I added as well here. Maybe we can show it in this version. I have some random quick saves over the versions here. So you can see I separated her, made her sort of bold, and her arms are still, and the dress is still very wrong, but you can see here that the face is at least getting the shape it needs. Here you can see I sort of shaped out the hair and how I wanted that to look, using a bit of different brushes like inflate and pinch. And so you can see now it's really starting to take shape, this whole model, but I still felt like this dress was wrong. And you can see here now the shape of the dress was really getting to the point where I wanted it to be. So it has both sides, it has a nice flow to it, because we wanted we wanted her to be sort of flowing, right, in the way she moves, because she floats. That's why you can see the dress sort of goes together with the movement of her legs. And then let's go to the final version here. So this is the final version I sent to texturing, and you can see here now that we've cleaned up the wings, we have made her dress a lot more clean and with some details that we will add like gold accents to later. And you can see the sections on her upper clothing has gotten more defined look, and her hands have gotten a little bit more meat on them. So this is the one we brought for texturing. So I just wanted to show you this. So I did an earlier version with the old dress on the model where I did some color testing, and it didn't feel right. And I was also trying to go for something that was more green and blue, like we were talking about. So this is the final texturing that I did for the model here. You can see we added sort of gold accents to those finer details that we did. And I added, you can see here, if it's loading faster, that'd be nice. You can see here that this is a sort of gem that I added as well. The gold accents here are drawn on, makes it look a lot more like detailed and cool looking. And she also has like these emissive wings, you can see here. They glow in the dark, and that's because of her special ability. Now let's talk about the super healer's unique ability, dark mode. Every 10 seconds she enters this powerful state, radiating dark energy that doesn't just heal, it supercharges. Troops in her radius get 80% rage boost, dramatically increasing their damage and speed, just like dropping a rage spell, but built into the troop itself. The best part is you don't need to spend extra elixir or spells, the super healer brings the rage with her. It's the perfect blend of support and aggression. Bro, this is gonna be such a mess. So I'm gonna try to play on my tablet here that I'm showing. This, bro, okay. Let's see if this goes. Let's go. Okay. How do you even zoom in? How do you zoom in on this? Can you zoom in? That's, oh shoot. That's not it. Okay, whatever. I guess we're doing this in full screen mode. So we're gonna try to do the queen walk. Well, I'm never attacking on this board again. That was horrendous. Side rant, I'm not a fan of these things. They're so... Dude, they can't take any hit points. Look at this. That's just for fun. Single player, why not? Since we now have this... Oh right, I forgot I'm still on my tablet. Oh god, okay. Wonder if this is gonna work. Let's do some Yeti bombs. Or whatever they're called. Oh, look at this. Drawing skills come in handy. They're all dying. They're useless. Oh my god. Okay, dude, they barely got into the... Oh, no, they died. Okay. Well, that's garbage.